Hey everybody, this is Dave from Growing the Home Garden. One of my favorite plants to grow just every year is basil. And it's so easy to grow, I think everybody ought to do it. Of course you gotta like it, but even if you don't like to eat the basil, basil can look pretty good as an ornamental. Here is a pot that I've got going that is just all basil. You know, one exception here is the Artemisia down here at the bottom, which is a silver mount Artemisia. Looks like I need to water. We're in a bit of a drought right now, so I'm having to water daily for these pots. But what's really cool is, you know, basil can have lots of different colors to it. Like here's a dark one, but you notice that like right here on the edges of the leaf, it's turning a bit green. So that's pretty cool right there. But then if I come over here to this other basil, you see it's got lots of dark splotches on it from the purple colors. You know, and over here, there's some interesting spots happening right there. And then this here is actually a cinnamon basil up at the top. And I've been pinching it back for a bit to help prevent the leaves from growing. I'm sorry, the flowers from growing. But like right here, those flowers come out in a nice purple color. And they look really cool when I do finally let them do that. But you can collect basil. It grows so easy from seed that that you just put some in a pot. I don't buy it at the store. There's no point. Just get the seed for it and put it in a pot and water it, and you can get all kinds of different varieties. They've got some that are a spicy globe, kind of a globe shape. They've got darker ones like a Reuben, I believe is the name of it. Then there's the cinnamon basil, there's a lime basil, there's a lemon basil. Those would be good for making teas and different drinks and stuff with. Our favorite thing that we do each year is to collect basil and make pesto at the end of the season. And I don't know if you knew this or not, but those flowers are actually edible. So you could use them as a garnish in a tomato salad. Throw some basil in with tomatoes, mozzarella cheese, and some balsamic vinegar. Tastes really good. Or balsamic vinaigrette if you want to have it a little sweeter. But you can see there's all kinds of different varieties of them, and even the leaf shapes can be very interesting. There's like a lettuce leaf basil, which has big leaves that come out like where my fingers are right there. I don't have any of that this year. I decided not to grow it, but there's also like a Fine Verde, which is more of this size and shape. The leaves are smaller, but this is not it. All of these are like a variety of well, that one smells just like regular basil right here. That one there with the splotches on it. Of course, this one being cinnamon. So basil's really cool, and you can propagate it extremely easy. You could do it in a jar of water if you wanted to. You could just stick it in some wet soil. In fact, at the end of the season, you know, when you're about to get a frost, take a couple clippings of it, stick them in a pot, and keep them wet and moist. And you can bring the basil indoors, and it'll last for a while in the wintertime. It does have a little bit of trouble growing in the wintertime because the conditions are not ideal for it. So, but you can get several more weeks out of it by bringing it indoors. Anyway, and if you want to, collect the seed, because it will reseed and resow in an area. So you can collect the seed when it forms, and then you can grow it again next year. So basil is just a real cool plant, real easy to grow, very forgiving. It smells great. Very few pest problems at all, and you can make a really nice arrangement. It's all based on the basil foliage. So anyway, this is Dave from Growing the Home Garden, talking a little bit about basil. If you enjoyed that, do me a favor and subscribe to the page here, and here on YouTube or wherever you might see it. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.